Good morning. I lost the connection right at the beginning. It's Amy Bennett from the AM Show, and I am so glad to be back with you. I have not been live, I guess, since, last Tuesday or Wednesday. So last week we went to New York. We went to New York City because we are celebrating Emma's 16th birthday. So my firstborn is now 16, and it's official because it was like 5 in the morning when I had her. It was just a short little story. The night before, I ate some pizza, my water broke, and it was a full moon. And then 12 hours later, I had her in the morning. So she is officially 16. And I absolutely can't believe it. So we were in New York celebrating, and y'all, it was crazy. I could do a whole video about getting there. But anyway, Winter Storm Avery came in. They canceled our first flight, then gave us, we flew into Boston and then had to fly into New Jersey and then get there. And on one of our flights, we got there, we landed, and the captain came on and said, "That was the most turbulent flight of my life." That's a lot to say for the captain to come on, to say that. It's not just like somebody riding, it was the pilot. The pilot came on and said that, which was crazy. So, y'all, I was just praying the entire time we were on that flight. And I just know that the Lord was with us. It was almost, I could almost like feel God's hand just like carrying that plane. I believe it was the one from Boston to New Jersey. And we had actually gotten split up from my mom and my sister. They were flying into JFK, and it just felt like God was delivering us into New Jersey amongst this winter storm. It was pouring down snow when we left Boston. But anyway, we ended up getting in at we didn't get to our hotel until 2:30 in the morning on Thursday night. But we got there, and I'm so thankful, and we had a great weekend. It was freezing cold in New York. It was about the same temperature it has been here, but there's something like biting cold about that weather in New York. Oh my goodness. But we had a great time. We did all the things. We went to the 9/11 Memorial, to Statue of Liberty. We went to Times Square and Central Park and Fifth Avenue, and I don't know, we went to all the things, and we went to a show. Great. Again, I could just do a whole video on New York. So I'm so grateful for Emma and her, just grateful for Emma. She's 16 officially today. We had a great time celebrating. So glad we went. Every sacrifice we made, it was so worth it. It was their both my girls' first flight and first time to New York. So everything was, you got to see everything, with new eyes. Once your kids get to 16, there's not a whole lot that you get to do first anymore. You get to do a lot of first when they're growing up. By the time I get to 16, driving, of course, was new, but you don't get to do a whole lot new. So it was really fun to kind of see things for the first time again through their eyes. So I'm just so grateful we got to go. Anyway, so that's that. We're back. I'm so glad. And what else did I want to tell you? I also wanted to tell you, so in the midst of all that, I was telling you last week, I was supposed to interview Edie Wadsworth from Life and Grace for the podcast this week. She had a family emergency and had to cancel. Well, actually didn't cancel. She was supposed to be rescheduling. So I don't have a podcast out today. It's Tuesday. It's Feathers Tuesday. And we're supposed to have a podcast out today. And I am so sorry to say that I don't have it. And because I did not plan several episodes in advance, I didn't even have one in my back pocket to pull out for this week. And it just happens to be Thanksgiving week. So maybe we're just meant to take a break this week. I did have quite a bit going on. I have had quite a bit going on with between New York and Emma's birthday. We're having family over tonight, and then she's going out with some friends and stuff. So it has been a crazy last week. So no podcast today. All right. I did want to read. Let me turn this down. I did want to read some scripture today because I was reading it for Emma's birthday, and I just felt like it was something I was praying for her, and I felt like I wanted to pray it for you, and I hope you pray it for you, and you pray it for your kids. And I just thought it was a great set of verses for today, on a special day, as I'm praying for my daughter. So I'm in Psalm 20, and today's November 20th, so I picked Psalm 20 for her birthday. So let me just read, and insert your name as it's talking about the person in the scripture. We talked about this like last week or the week before. It's just how we can pray scripture. So that's what I'm doing. So it says, "May the Lord answer you when you are in distress. May the name of the God of Jacob protect you. May he send you help from the sanctuary and grant you support from Zion. May he remember all your sacrifices and accept your burnt offerings. May he give you the desires of your heart and make all your plans succeed. We will shout for joy when you are victorious, and will lift up our banners in the name of our God. May the Lord grant all your requests. Now I know that the Lord saves his anointed. He answers him from his holy heaven with the saving power of his right hand. Some trust in chariots and some in horses, but we trust in the name of the Lord our God. They are brought to their knees and fall, but we rise up and stand firm." So that is what I'm praying for Emma, is that she would trust in the Lord above all else, and that her desires would align with the Lord's, and that he would grant her desires, and that every plan that she has succeeds because her plans are God's plans. God's plan. Gosh, that reminds me of that song. Anyway, not like that. Yeah, so I am praying that she just, and that's always been my prayer for my kids, is that above all else that they would love the Lord and follow what he has for them. So, and I pray that's what it is for you, that you don't trust in anything else. You don't trust in doctors. You don't trust in family. You don't trust in a spouse. You don't trust in your mom. You don't trust in anybody else as much as you trust in the Lord, that he will deliver and provide and protect and give you the desires of your heart, and that his plans are the best plans, and that when we align with him, then he places these desires in our hearts, and he fulfills them, and he makes your plans succeed because you're following his plans. He makes your plans succeed because you're following his plan. So that is truly that's truly my prayer for my kids and for you, and I hope that you pray that for yourself as well. All right, guys. I hope you're having a wonderful Thanksgiving week. I know it's crazy. Oh my goodness. I went to the store last night to get some stuff for dinner tonight, and I think everybody is out Thanksgiving dinner shopping. Is anybody who is cooking for Thanksgiving? Tell me if you're cooking for Thanksgiving. We are also grateful that both of our sets of parents are close to us in town. We've got a set of parents this way 5 minutes and this way 5 minutes. So we're doing that this week. Each of our parents cook. So I've only cooked a turkey like once in my life. I don't have to do that. And I can't wait. So anyway, it's so great to be back with you guys. Catch up with a Feathers podcast episode. If you have not, I know there's not many of you. I know Marie has listened to all the episodes. So if you haven't listened to an episode, go back and listen to an episode. Hey, if you listen to an episode, go back and listen to it again. There's some of those that, like, these ladies are power packed, and you're like, oh my goodness, I gotta watch that again or listen to it again. Anyway, so let me say good morning to you guys. Thanks for joining. Good morning, Angela and Nancy, Stephanie, Marie, Sherry. Thanks for joining, guys, and coming back. I so appreciate when I take these breaks that you guys are so faithful to come back and let me take these breaks and come back with you. So I appreciate you guys. As far as I know, I'm planning to be live tomorrow, and looking forward to it. So hope you guys have a wonderful Tuesday. And we'll see you back tomorrow. Bye, guys.